Sanbana guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the by-election results. So the NC has won all 3 wards, guys, shockingly. To a certain degree, it's shocking, but sometimes it's not shocking. Even the PA has grown, guys, so much, and it's slowly but surely and gradually taking over some of the wards that were owned by the DA, that were ruled by the DA. Do you think people are not voting for the MKP, or the people are voting for the ANC because they're confused? I think that is very much probable, guys, because remember, the MKP and the EFF, they do have some similarities, and there's members of the EFF, former members of the EFF, that are in the MKP. People don't even know that they've moved, or maybe they are aware that Floyd Manje is going to go MKP, but people still believe that these parties, why are they not uniting? And besides the issue of the uniting, guys, number one, there's reservations with regards to these two parties. MKP is very much disorganized, a new party. There's a lot of internal fighting, there's a lot of drama going on, and people still believe that Malala is guilty. There's those 9 wasted years that people are always referring to. When it comes to the EFF, people still have reservations when it comes to borders. The moment you say EFF, the first thing that they think about is Amakwerekwere. The first thing that they think about is Amashangan. Because remember, guys, when it comes to the issue of illegal people that are in South Africa, they call them Amashangan. And we grew up knowing that Amashangan, it's a wrong, like they're associated with bad, like Makwapa. That we know that Amashangan are always associated with that. And the moment people they'll say that we Shangan. You understand? Even though that we know that some of the Shanganese, Amashangan, they are South Africans. If you understand this history and how did this thing of Amashangan came, you'll understand that South Africans, they're not like really foreigners in that way, but people, that's how they are in my townships. We don't have unity amongst ourselves. We don't get along amongst ourselves. Zulus don't want Xhosas, don't want Mavendas, they don't want. Imagine now when you come with the idea of Africa, and even others are even referring to other countries like Burkina Faso, that in as much as Traore is referring to Africa, but now he's focused on enriching his people and Burkina Faso, unlike Malema, who wants to just open the borders, of which that's not what Malema is saying. But because people are not understanding that topic, it's like you selling like God to them, like people like I don't know, witness of Christ or whatever. When someone says I want to preach, they're like, oh, they don't want to hear. The moment you say that, but they want to hear. I think it's the same thing with the borders. People just are rejecting Malema without even hearing what he has to say. And I think people are confused, and they think that the ANC is better than voting for these parties that has young people in the fore. As we've seen yesterday, some of the members of parliament disrespecting Utambo because they don't want to hear a young person being right. They don't want to hear a young person correcting them. They feel like a young person, you know nothing as a young person. So I think that's one of the reasons why people are confused. They don't know who to vote for when it comes to MKP and EFF. Do you think this is the right time for them to unite? Not in the banner of the MKP or the EFF has already preached that they should unite in some banner and be one party. That'll make it easy for them to dethrone the ANC. Otherwise, people feel like it's safer to vote ANC than to vote these two parties that have like where there's strong arguments to raise against voting for them. I don't know what you guys think. Please comment your thoughts regarding that. But also, I'm very impressed about the growth of PA. I'm gonna put the results here so that you guys can see. And also, there's some VDs that where the EFF is doing really well, especially in Ward 24. But there's some VDs where it's doing really bad. So when it's doing well, it's doing really well. When it's doing bad, it's bad. But when we come to the average, it doesn't look good. But I think the EFF should just keep on pushing and not give up, you know, and keep on delivering to the community. One day they'll win these wards. And also the MKP, I think they're having a good strategy, even though it doesn't seem like it's working that much when it comes to the wards in Johannesburg. But I think that they should slowly but surely, you know, grow and probably now one day we'll see them owning or ruling some ward here in Johannesburg. What do you guys think about the outcomes of the by-elections? Let's talk about it. Do you think it's time for MKP and EFF to mend ways and unite, because that's the only way they can dethrone ANC? Because right now there's just guningi MKP guningi against EFF. They don't trust Malema and they don't trust the young people that are there. They feel like Bazoba dictated. What do you guys think about the outcomes and everything else? Nonetheless, guys, I will see you on my next upload. Bye.